Hi, my name is Jalen Shu, and my project here today is an interview with Mr. Reese Bowler, a motivational speaker who has Duchenne muscular dystrophy. Before we begin, to provide some context, Duchenne muscular dystrophy, aka DMD, is a rare X-linked recessive genetic disorder typically found in boys that results in progressive muscle degeneration and weakness. Symptoms of this disease include the inability to walk, resulting in wheelchair usage, frequent falls, enlarged calves, and learning disabilities. Furthermore, because of muscle wasting and weakness, a majority of DMD patients unfortunately pass away around the ages of 16 to 20 years old due to respiratory heart failure due to the weakening of the lung and heart muscles. However, through medical advances, DMD patients may now be able to outlive their DMD prognosis, such as Reese, who is now 36 years old. Moreover, because of the physical impairments and the progressive nature of DMD, many patients may face significant challenges in pursuing long-term careers. Yet there are now an increasing number of individuals who have demonstrated remarkable resilience and determination in shaping their own unique paths in a variety of different fields. They have shown that they will not let DMD stop them from pursuing their goals. Reese Bowler is among them, who I am so fortunate to be joined by today, who embraces challenges with DMD to become a successful motivational speaker and advocate for disability rights to inspire society that, in his own words, in the face of adversity, you can live life to the fullest.
Hello, Reese. Thank you for joining me today. So the first question is, please introduce yourself, including your name, how old you are, where you are from, and what you currently do.
So my name is Reese Bowler. I am 36. I live in the UK. I'm from Wales. I suffer with Duchenne muscular dystrophy. And I am a motivational speaker and advocate for disabled rights.
Thank you for that. And so my next question, just following up, is, I'm wondering, you mentioned being a motivational speaker. What inspired you to pursue this career and share your stories with audiences all around the world?
So, honestly, with research, I found out that this condition is fatal at times. So basically, that being that my brother passed away, unfortunately, in 2017. And as two people, he was the only one who really understood me in that case. There wasn't a lot of other people around me with D&D, so me and my brother would share most things together. We were the only two people that we knew who suffered. And obviously, losing my brother was a great loss to me personally. But it got me thinking that I wanted, basically missing my brother, I just wanted to really share my story and try and find others like me, to become somebody else's brother, I guess. And that's why I figured motivational speaking might be the key. I mean, just to show others in my very same situation that things that, like relationship and finding work and traveling and all these things, I'm mainly living independently. This is really the thing I wanted to say, because I noticed through my research and finding out about others in the community that not a lot of people in my situation live independently. They tend to live with parents or or they have 24/7 caregivers. No. For me personally, I've always lived independently here on my own. I do have caregivers which I employ myself. So I'm very self-sufficient. So really, this was the message I wanted to teach to others, that, I'm my own person, and my condition doesn't govern me. I do not fear my condition. And basically, I wanted to try and inspire others to be more of a person, to be more an individual, to be independent, to live their own lives,
Yeah, thank you so much for sharing that. That was great. And my third question is, can you provide some insight into any twists and turns in your career toward becoming a motivational speaker? Did you have any other aspirations prior to becoming a speaker?
Yeah. So in my, I call it my past life, in my more able-bodied days, I went to university. I had a degree funny enough in computer animation. So I worked as a computer animator for 3 years until my ability sort of faded. So, as a child, I enjoyed science. I had aspirations of being a paleontologist and studying the dinosaur bones because dinosaurs was a great passion to me as a child. And I guess as my body changed then, I realized, what, maybe that career is doing me at 3. So then I sought out animation. At the time, that suited me, and I liked my abilities. Obviously, with deterioration again, then I had to switch gears and give up computer animation. And really, those days were, I'd say, difficult for me because, as someone who worked and was in society every day, it was very difficult to then accept that, what, I'm deteriorating and I can no longer do the things that I used to be doing. And obviously, with that came a lot of movement in my hands. Then I had to use a ventilator. This was obviously very difficult for me because society's reaction to us really isn't. But I wouldn't say entirely negative, but people are shocked and they don't seem to be able to deal with us severely disabled people very easily. It takes getting to know people to break those boundaries. So I guess maybe that's another reason for being a motivational speaker was to really speak to people, to say that, we're not scary, we are the same as you. Doesn't matter what country you're from, but we all believe the same. We're all human beings, so therefore, don't be afraid. But they're my bird rights. So obviously losing him, as you know, as you can imagine, is probably very difficult. So really, that's when the idea came of right. Just try motivational speaking. And I just said my reasons for doing that, but that really, that in itself was very difficult. So I had to firstly get my name out there. That was the hardest part, I think. So I researched some motivational speakers around my areas. A lot of people like Matthew McConaughey was doing motivational speaking, so I looked at some of his work. I looked at motivational speakers around the States. It's mainly American inspired, I would say, because really in the UK we don't really have a lot of this sort of positive mindset kind of figure. So after researching them, I then got my first speaking gig with a company run by Lord Aaron Sugar. So I approached them, they gave me my first gig. Initially that was very intimidating. I must say, I was in a room in front of businessmen, probably like 80 people initially. So, obviously that was very scary. But after I did that, I did a stadium gig then. I spoke to about 100 people plus. This again was very difficult. So I became quite successful. But I would say the ultimate twist would be COVID. Because as soon as the pandemic arrived, I lost all my work and I became back to square one again. So I kind of restart in 2020. But I think this was good for me because then I had an online presence, and my platform was more accessible in that sense. So I started an isolation diary on Facebook, and that way, media presence came my way. So I was on the news, things like that, on the local news, that gave me coverage. I then started a campaign against my government for care rights. So during that time, I had a lot of coverage and guests. It was on the news of governments from a local government, from ministers and things like that, so I had to speak to them. And then Welsh television came to me. And then I created a documentary with them on sex and relationships. And that documentary ran a television award. And really that led to my work regenerating. And then I do a lot with the NHS, helping others in my situation. So I guess it came full circle from there.
Wow, thank you so much for sharing that. That's super insightful. My next question is, how do you balance sharing your personal experiences with DMD while also delivering a broader message of positivity and resilience?
But really, my first protocol, my first go-to is others in my situation. Now, this is the basics that I want to teach. And the basics was sex and relationship, the independence, and really how to live with this condition and be okay with it. Now, those are bipolarity. There's people like me into bipolarity. But on a broader spectrum, the able-bodied community, I felt that able-bodied society needed to learn and to go through about disability, and it's stress and things like that. So then I tried to take a more basic approach of breaking those boundaries first. So speaking to other people without disabilities, but disability in general, and trying to get them more used to it. And my belief is always that the more you're exposed to this sort of thing in society, the more accepting you become. So obviously I went out to public places, obviously trying to do speeches in public centres and things like that, just to try and break that sort of barrier between us, And I always thought that anybody can become disabled any day. So in that respect, we're all no different. And anybody without a disability can end up in a very situation tomorrow through no fault of their own. So really, my message was to try and help able-bodied people come to terms with disability, in that sense. I really think, even though I like to speak to others like me, society as a whole, so there are a lot of lessons from my teachings, And, I found it made people appreciate the situations, and people looked up to me because, I came from a hard place, and my attitude has always been very positive, so I believe that they think that they can learn from me in all respects. So, what I'm doing really is good for society as a whole.
Right, thank you for that. My fifth question is, what makes you different from other motivational speakers?
Well, obviously, firstly is my personal situation. As far as I know, there aren't many motivational speakers as severely disabled as myself. There are speakers with disabilities, but I don't know anybody with DMD who does what I do, And I reckon that's the most unique part, is that, muscular dystrophy makes my brand, I guess. It makes me unique. I think that my approach also may be very different. As in, I like so most motivational speakers are very upbeat. As in, I believe it's kind of a fake positivity. Now, my approach is brutal reality. As in, I like to approach the negatives fiercely, but then present solutions to those negatives, you know? So even this might be a negative thing, but there's always a positive you can get from a great negative, you know? And the truth is very important to me. I need people to acknowledge failures within themselves and society, and then attempt to learn from those failures, you know? And to make it even better, I guess, to learn from their mistakes. Like I try to learn from mine, you know? I think society is not an issue with denial. They will always deny their wrongdoings. But I do believe by being honest and teaching honesty, then they'll in turn be honest with themselves and maybe learn a thing or two.
Thank you for that. And then my next question is, can you share some of the most rewarding experiences from your speaking events?
There are a lot of children that I know that, especially in my situation, I'm referring to sexual relationships here. There are a lot of children that ask me questions about the things that are important to us growing up, I guess. You know, like, can I ever get married? Do I have a relationship? Can I have sex? And all those important questions. For me, the most rewarding thing is that I can show them first-hand experience from my life that these things have happened to me, and therefore they can happen to you, just like everybody wrote this in the I guess. And secondly, is that the amount of people without disabilities that respect me, obviously there's almost gratitude there for myself, because I didn't initially set out to inspire anybody without a disability, really. And for those people who are more fortunate than me physically, to come to me and say, you've changed my day is, that's an amazing feeling, because generally, I am able to change people's lives in that sense. And I'm honored that they would give me the opportunity, actually, to take on board the information I give, to actually learn from it. So when someone says to you, you made my day better, and I feel better, it's an amazing feeling personally, you know?
Yeah, so just a couple more questions. My seventh question is, what advice would you give to individuals with disabilities or those in general who aspire to become public speakers or advocates for their communities?
So really, especially conquering the disability, especially if it's to learn that you're not afraid of the condition. I think once that happens, you can really try to put yourself out there publicly. Now, social anxiety, I think, is a huge thing for individuals like myself. Secondly, I would say that, try to beat that social anxiety. Get yourself out in public places, go to bars, talk to people. This sort of thing, like, the more you get out there, like, things like relationships or work, they'll become easy. And then once you're out there, all you gotta do is really find a platform. I mean, social media is a fantastic place. I think, for setting up businesses, for setting up public events, everything like that. So really, it's about finding your way, getting your word out there, no matter how you do it. I mean, YouTube is another fantastic route. I mean, start a podcast. Just really try to get yourself in the public eye somehow, you know? Because some people choose the right things. There are lots of different blogging is another different. Don't try to get on your motivational. Really find any way you can to spread your words and your message, really. I find it quite easy. It's just really having enough confidence in yourself. And also handling it. Like for me, losing my brother, it's been beyond want to do these things. I think loss is a great driver to get yourself empowered enough to do these sorts of things. So if you have a reason and you have a way of getting out there, then basically that's your key to start with motivational speaking.
Thank you for that. And then my second to last question is, what legacy do you hope to leave through your career as a guest speaker? And how do you envision making a lasting impact in the lives of others through your work?
I mean, definitely, my legacy would be really is to jump on the sexual relationship thing and say that, you know, I have done it, so can you. And now I have documentaries and things out there. I've got an imprint already of society, you know, I'm invisible. I will always be there in that sense. And, you know, my brother had just left this earth on his own, with me being made his own memory. But, you know, for certain, when I pass away, I know that I cemented a structure for the future. I mean, you know, hopefully real way to change how society approaches us as disabled people. I really hope when I pass away that will be a thing. I mean, there are transgender rights and things like that have come a long way, and to believe that disabled rights will be the same. I guess that's my lasting legacy is, you know, for people to believe that these things are possible, for people in my situation to believe that these things are possible. And I think I've come a long way towards doing that.
Thank you for that. And my last question is, looking ahead, do you have any personal or professional aspirations that you are working towards?
Yeah, now that I've come to the UK, Canada, I went to come to the States. And I've always believed that you Americans have a totally different attitude to us in the UK. You're so much more positive, you're so much more outgoing. You know, I've always believed in two ways in the States. It's hugely positive and hugely negative. Now, but saying that, you are far more positive than people in the United Kingdom. So, coming to you guys, you know, you think a lot like myself. I feel when I'm in America, I'm surrounded by individuals who think the same as me, who believe anything is possible. Like you guys have a mentality of, yeah, the land of the free, and I think the idea is fantastic, you know. And I'd rather come out there, I'd rather do speeches out there in public, I'd rather meet others like me, you know. I just want to see what you guys have. I've seen what we got in the UK, and if honest, I'd like to live in America one day. I mean, flying there would be my place to go. But, you know, I believe that you're capable of fantastic things in your country. And, you know, I'd like to to come on board with that to try and inspire Jamaicans a bit more, because I do believe you guys have got what it takes to take the whole thing forward, to change the world in the sense of acceptance for all of us to be, acceptance of everything. That for disability not to be a thing anymore, And so, yeah, I'm not into talking to you guys to come out there to try and spend everything there.
Thank you so much for that, Reese. And yeah, those are all the questions I have today. So thank you so much for answering all of them. I really appreciate you taking time of your day to help me today.
Well, I hope you all found this interview interesting and insightful. Taking a broader step back, picture yourself in a situation where you are diagnosed with Duchenne muscular dystrophy. Imagine prior to this, you had dreams of becoming an electrician, engineer, construction worker, doctor, or all the myriad of other occupations that exist in society today. Unfortunately, the harsh reality of having this rare condition is that you will most likely be unable to pursue that career. Take a moment to ask yourself, how would I deal with this? Regardless of our answer to this question, what we can take away from Reese's message to all of us is that just because you have a disability or obstacle that you currently face, we have the ability to overcome it with the right mindset and positivity. In the face of adversity, Reese didn't back down, but instead rose up and planted the seed to a great career that he currently has. He's a testament to the human spirit and truly a beacon of the power of mental strength. Moreover, although at this current moment we cannot cure DMD, we as a society can still take steps to demonstrate that a disability or condition should not dissuade an otherwise capable individual from pursuing their goals and passions. According to the Bureau of Labor Statistics, in 2022, 21% of people with a disability are employed, a 2% increase from 2021. As Reese said, there are always improvements that could be made to make society more accepting for all. Through legislative advocacy, as well as spreading awareness of the conditions, such as DMD, and alternatively, through the creation of inclusive environments in public areas, schools, workplaces, and communities through implementations such as universal design principles, we can cultivate a society of acceptance, compassion, and equal opportunity for every individual.